Pacers down 3. Haliburton's got the ball. Haliburton rises.
What if I told you that Tyrese Haliburton made 13 out of 15 shots to tie or take the lead in the last 2 minutes of games all throughout the season? 13 out of 15, an untouchable clutch record better than MJ, Kobe, or LeBron ever did. That's unheard of. Just look at this graphic showcasing Hali's efficiency in the clutch compared to his closest peers. And here's Jalen Brunson, who won the Most Clutch Player of the Year award. The difference is huge. Buckle up cause we have all 15 shots right here in this video. Tyrese's campaign started way back in October against Philadelphia at home. Indy had a 5-point lead with less than 90 seconds to go, but the 76ers made a wild comeback.
Oubre drives on Nesmith, puts it in.
Because they doubled, Miles ended up in the corner trying to make sure the pass couldn't come.
And it's stripped away. Martin and Philly has the lead.
You better block out Drummond, because these are the areas where he normally jumps up and gets his hand on the ball on a miss.
Maxey hits both.
So, down by 3 with time winding down, Hali took the ball up the floor and
Haliburton double pumps a 3 and hit it!
what a shot! An off-balance bomb over Oubre to force overtime. Even though the Pacers lost this game at the end, Haliburton announced that he's about to have a big season. The following day, Indy visited Orlando and found themselves 3 points behind again. And with a minute remaining, Tyrese took matters into his own hands.
Haliburton fakes the 3, sidesteps. Well, he took a little hop and knocked it down. That's what he does.
However, Anthony Black responded on the other end with a 3 of his own, giving the Magic the win eventually. 2 of 2, but Indy lost both games. As we all know, they were quite bad until Christmas. The game against the Celtics went down to the wire as well, marking their 3rd clutch game in just 4 days. This time, they had the slight advantage, but Jason Tatum shocked the entire arena when
For the tie, Tatum! Butter! We're knotted at 124. 13 seconds to play.
So, 14 seconds to go. Hali will have the last dance with Derek White.
The crossover, the launch for the win, and we'll go to overtime.
This was an extremely tough attempt, but although he missed it, Indiana won the game in overtime thanks to Pascal Siakam.
Brown switches on to Haliburton. Siakam for the lead. Pacers lead.
3 months later, and the Pacers are well above 500 when they played the Jazz on the road. In a game where nothing went his way, as he was shooting just 2 of 9 from downtown, Tyrese saved his best for last.
They lost the ball. Bingo!
Haliburton for 3, and the Pacers lead by 2.
Hali puts his team up by 2, pulling the gutsy 3 in transition. And it was Siakam who delivered the dagger again.
They don't need one. They got Siakam.
Nemhard.
They got Siakam. They don't need one. Watch, I told you.
Oh, and Siakam dunks it!
I told you they don't need one.
After climbing all the way up to the 4th spot in the East, Indy faced off the Heat in Miami, and Haliburton pulled one from the same spot he nailed the game winner in Oklahoma.
Indiana trying to rally again.
Siakam got a chance to get a little bit of a breather.
Haliburton ties it.
We have had overtime here, haven't we?
But this was the last Pacers bucket as the Heat went on to win the game at the end. This leads us to the wild sequence from the intro. Lillard makes it a 3-point game on the foul line. 4 seconds on the clock. Nemhard inbounds the ball, and the rest is history.
Pacers down 3. Haliburton's got the ball. Haliburton rises. Oh, there's a whistle. Oh my goodness! Tyrese Haliburton hits a 3 and is fouled.
You have got to be kidding me. With a silly foul.
To give the Pacers the lead, Haliburton does. A 4-point trip down the floor. Giannis puts it in. Bucks go quick. Giannis head of seam. Giannis got to put it up. This is for the win. And it's short.
The entire building erupts as Tyrese nails an improbable shot while fading away, plus he draws the foul. Unbelievable. And Giannis has a pretty decent look at the end, but his running 3 came up short. Watch Hali checking his hand to see what time it is. The Pacers-Bucks rivalry hit new heights this season for sure. And the Lakers experienced what Hali can do in crunch time as well.
Haliburton blows by Luka for the bucket. Was looking for a call, and it's a 2-point game. Doncic trying to stay with Haliburton here. They clear it out. Haliburton. And one! Came in all-star here with the Pacers. And rattles home the free throw to give his team a 1-point advantage.
Reese, with a couple of amazing plays on both ends of the floor, retakes the lead for Indiana by converting the and one. But it all came down to this.
Luka with 2 for the win. Tipped up and in. Will it count? LeBron James at the buzzer.
They maybe lost the thriller ending to LeBron's tip in at the buzzer, but Haliburton made sure to leave nothing to chance against the Kings.
Get the ball where they need to get it.
Here's Haliburton, got it. Just his first points of the second half. He's got 9. Here's Haliburton, gets around Sabonis and scores. Another double-double, 11 points, 10 assists, but more importantly, it's a 1-point game. Toppin is out on the floor. Again, he's had the red-hot night. Here is Haliburton, banks it in.
A classic takeover in the clutch by Hali, leading us to the final blow to complete the comeback.
But can they score on this end?
Well, they almost double the time when he starts to play.
Haliburton got it, it's a 3!
Oh my goodness, a 9-2 personal run by Tyrese to put the Pacers up by 2 points, which proved to be enough at the end. This concludes the regular season with a 7 of 8 record on shots to tie or take the lead when it matters the most. And y'all remember this epic comeback against their familiar foes in the first round.
Slight difference, game clock, shot clock. Haliburton ties it.
Haliburton blows past Train for the two-handed jam to force an extra 5 minutes. And after Gary went berserk in overtime, hitting 4 straight bombs from deep to put the Bucks up by 7 with 40 seconds to go, Indy pulled off a once-in-a-lifetime miracle.
63. 7-point lead. Nemhard with it 3. Good. The steal. 4-point game. There's still life in the building. Haliburton attacking. And the foul. It's not over yet. To Green. Trent with it. And he loses it.
The basketball gods wrote this game as the Gary Trent Jr. game, but they changed their minds at the last second, crossed him up, and wrote Tyrese with all capital.
Here we go. Haliburton. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. Haliburton for the lead. And the Pacers are moving on. What a comeback in overtime.
Hali left Antetokounmpo in the dust on his way to the rim, and along with his father sent Milwaukee packing for Cancun. Anyway, in the absence of Dame Dalla, the majority expected them to pass the Bucks, but few gave them a real chance against the #1 team in the East, the Cleveland Cavaliers. And after a Game 1 stunner, Haliburton made sure to leave the entire arena in disbelief because
Haliburton, the rebound. 9 seconds. They do have a timeout. Carlisle's going to let him play. Haliburton steps back and hits.
he's been on a tear, ripping opposing fans' hearts time and time again. And me and my Knicks witnessed that firsthand when
2-point game. Indiana with it. Haliburton. He'll take it. He'll backpedal a 3 for the win. And he got it!
I've been having nightmares with this image ever since. Regardless, Reese stayed clutch and OT as well.
Setting a screen, trying, flying inside to the hole. It's Haliburton.
And his second and last miss for the season came on the next possession when,
And slammed in by Toppin.
even on a rare occasion when he missed one, Oubre Toppin came flying out of nowhere for the putback slam. Actually, Toppin put the icing of the cake for Indiana.
Here comes Toppin. Got it. Timeout New York, 15.3.
This leads us to the packed OKC arena and the fans holding their heads even before Hali takes the last shot.
The Pacers with a chance to win it. Final seconds, no fouls to give. Haliburton looking. Haliburton driving, pulls off, jump shot. It's good! It's good! With 0.3 of a second remaining. Timeout, OKC. Tyrese Tyrese Haliburton does it again!
At this point, everybody knew it was going in. You get that fear in the stomach like in the Jordan days. It's inevitable. Tyrese led the Pacers to an incredible 8-1 record in clutch games this postseason. That sole loss came in Game 3 against the Knicks when Karl Towns went nuts and scored 20 points in the fourth quarter. We'll see if Haliburton still has some of that dark magic left in his tank tomorrow night when they host the Thunder for Game 3. If you need a deeper rewind of that epic comeback from Game 1, click right here to watch my video where I documented every important play-by-play action. Talk to you in the next one. Peace out.